Gary, 2-0 defeat to Grantham here today. Tough one to take?
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, it was one of those games where it could have gone either way. I thought, we've had some good opportunities second half and got ourselves into marvellous positions, and the final ball into the box or the final finish, and they've scored a scruffy goal, and it was that kind of game. Unfortunately, I mean, obviously the win was very difficult, but we've got to be very disappointed.
Second half especially was quite end to end, wasn't it? It was just a case of whoever was going to get that first goal, and we had chances, didn't we, but just couldn't.
Yeah, very much so. We got in down the back, on numerous occasions, and that they weren't really creating anything. But they're a tough side to play against. I think probably it almost helped them with the win. They're very physical, and as I said, there was nothing in the game, and sometimes when luck's not going for you, this happens, and very frustrated. At the end of the game, of course.
Is the lack of goals in recent weeks, is that starting to become a little bit of a concern for you?
Yeah, it is, but teams are banking up against us. They make it very difficult, but we've got to overcome that. It is what it is, and I'm actively looking up front. The likelihood being with Jordan, it has been a bit unsettling, and it's been difficult for Jordan, and probably. Since all the speculation, he hasn't been on top of his game, and hopefully we can get it resolved one way or the other as quickly as possible.
Is it a case of just sort of waiting?
Well, I think it will. I think it will happen. We've had another 7-day approach from a conference club, and it's dragged on a long time now. So we've got to get it resolved, and we're actively looking to bring people in, which we will. I think as I said at the start of the season, we've had a good start. And I said at some time we're going to have a little bit of a blip, but your good start will keep you very much up there, and we're still very much up there. But our home form hasn't been good enough, and the support which we get at home, I can understand their frustration. If I was a supporter, following us at the moment, I'd be disappointed with our home form. So it's something that we've just got to close ranks a little bit, stiff upper lip, take it on the chin, and come back. And start winning league games, which I'm very confident we will.
You brought in Luke Shearer. He seemed to have a decent game the first half, couple of chances, very lively. What are your thoughts on him?
As I said, I've seen something in Luke that I think we can develop and make him a player. I think he's always had the potential and possibly hasn't quite fulfilled it, and had too many clubs, but. We're hoping we can work with him, and I think he showed enough, especially in his first 45, that he's going to be a real handful. And you've got to bear in mind he hasn't had a great deal of pitch time recently.
Yeah.
Another couple of cup games coming up, obviously Monday.
Yeah.
Not the league, but a game against Halesowen's always welcome.
Yeah, of course it is, and it's there's going to be pride at stake. Okay, it's nothing like a league game, but it's Birmingham Senior Cup, and there's a couple of lads who've been chomping at the bit. Sitting on the subs bench, so they'll get an opportunity against Halesowen, and it's up to them to see how badly they want to get in the first team.
And the last few results, it's a great opportunity to get a bit of a good feeling around the club again.
Yeah, of course it is, but I've been involved in football so long, and it's a roller coaster of emotions. You think you're going swimmingly well, and everything's hunky dory. You have a couple of bad results, and suddenly everybody fears the worst. But that's football, and you've just got to. As I said, take it on the chin, dust yourselves down, and you get on the horse very quickly.